Then the last thing I wanted to show you guys is that we are also updating our Windows Phone 7 application. You can see the gamer card is front and center here as well. It's super easy to get into all the content that you would expect to get into on Waypoint. And this is as much as we're really willing to show on the mobile side, because there's some cool stuff we're doing there as well, and you'll just have to check us out on Windows Phone 7 this fall to get more info, unless you have something you want to say, Berto.
Just that you should really feel free to play with the new user interface. There's some cool new features, and we've streamlined. What you can see here is that we've streamlined it so that up front you have quicker access to a lot of the content. Today's app, you land on a latest scrolling list of articles, which is cool. You will still have that on a pivot here. I don't know if you guys use the phone, but it'll be easy to find that as well. But from this first screen, you'll be able to go into your stats, into the main categories of content that the great team puts out. So it'll be really easy.
I bet Mike was listening to that because he was wanting to know all about the stats. One thing I did not hear you guys cover was the Waypoint career progress.
Right.
What is up for that on web and mobile?
Yeah, so I don't know if everyone's tracks their career normally, but up till now, the Waypoint career is visible in the console. And so you can go log in, and based on how many Halo gamer points you've accrued through achievements, you get a milestone assigned to you.
Well, what is everybody's milestone? Shout out some of your milestones. 55, 60?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
60. Oh, we
nice.
have a winner, 64.
Yeah, we have a 65 in our team who's a fantastic artist, and she impressed us all. We almost hired her because of that.
65, you're in.
We actually hired her because she can draw, right?
Well, I think that's right,
Okay.
yes. In fact, a lot of the stuff you see on these screens is her work too. So anyways, yeah, so now you'll be able to see your milestone on the other screens as well, web and mobile. And on web, you'll actually be able to also check out the awards you've received and some of those details, see your list of achievements. So we're starting to bring all that to the rest of the Waypoint experience as well.
Very nice. Back to the forum questions. If you're on the forums, you're going to see this one coming. Wiltz and every other member of the forums wants to know, when are the forums coming out of beta? CJ.
What's the letter after beta?
Gamma.
Gamma. The forums are going into gamma. I'm not joking. Seriously.
He's really not joking.
I have a surprise just for you, Jessica, if you didn't actually, I don't think I told you this yet. We have a new version of the forums that we're deploying maybe now, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously, now? You are deploying them now?
Yeah, we're
Right,
working on
I'm
it.
here.
Yeah, but we knew that we wanted to do it when you weren't there, so that it would be a surprise when you got back.
That is super awesome.
Sometime soon, you're going to be able to invite a select group of the community into our all-new Gamma forums.
That sounds all fancy.
And you guys you and your select group of troops are going to be able to go check it out.
Okay.
With the new forums, you're going to be able to, what's the right word? Knight people, if you will, to be community moderators. You'll be able to elevate a couple of folks up kind of
So if I'm
position.
understanding this correctly, I'm not going to have to work as much? So I'm going to go from working 10 minutes a day down to 5?
That was the idea, so you'd make more screenshot galleries.
That is amazing. Continue.
Yeah. And then once you guys are happy and you think it's good enough to go live, we're going to migrate all of the existing forums that are in the beta into the Gamma forums, and then the Gamma forums will be no longer beta or Gamma, they'll be just the forums.
Oh, did you hear that? No more beta. So tell me, in these Gamma forums that will eventually be our not beta real forums, did we do bug fixes where we're using the same stuff and it's just going to work a little bit better, or what did we do?
Well, we got a lot of feedback from the community that there's a lot of features that were missing from the forums. I personally got an earful from Jessica that she wasn't particularly happy with some of the things she could do with the forums. So we've actually gone and done a wholesale replacement. We've changed out the software that we're using on the back end. It's something that a lot of you guys will instantaneously recognize. I'll leave the surprise for when it's actually live and available for you to check out. But it's a very popular forums package. I think everybody will be really excited to have something that's a lot more stable a lot faster. Something that includes things like private messages and all the good stuff that you'd expect out of a forums package.
So I think what you're saying is the old forum software probably was never going to leave beta, and now we have new forum software that is automatically not beta.
Yes, it will go to a very dark place to die.
The old software.
I am
the old software. Yes, the old software.
I hope people from the forums are watching this right now on the live stream, because obviously that's very, very big news for us. We have a very long forum improvement wish list. Let's just say with this new forum package that we're going to be using, so many of those things are going to be answered. I've surfed around on it a little bit. I know I told you guys that it's super awesome. I made a whole section devoted to cats. After I posted that in the bulletin, somebody in the forums actually started a petition to really have an entire section about cats. I am undecided if that will happen. I will be reorganizing things. We have a very basic setup right now, which is great. We're going to have a little bit different level of organization that will make a little bit more sense when we move things over. So it sounds like I will be able to show everybody this new thing super soon, since you said...
Yeah, like as early as next week.
That'll be awesome. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Speaking of the forums, we have another question. Bungie just announced they're going to stop offering the current 6-month subscriptions for Bungie Pro on September 21st. What happens to file shares after that date, Doug?
I guess you guys can leave that one to me, huh? So that's true that Bungie did announce that they're going to stop offering Bungie Pro in September. Currently, if you have the Pro subscription, you have 24 slots. And going forward, you'll have 24 slots. We're not changing that, and we're going to continue to leave those open for you guys to use with the same storage that the Bungie Pro users currently have. One of the other things we're looking at is, can we actually possibly extend the number of slots to everybody? We haven't decided on that for sure yet, but it is certainly something we're discussing. We want people to have the ability to store those screenshots and their forge maps and other stuff up there. So it's definitely something we're going to carry forward. It's definitely something that we believe is important for the community. We don't want to take anything away from something you already have. And so we're going to carry that part forward for sure, and then we might even have a little surprise for the people who aren't currently Pro users, where they get a little extra too.
I think we're all okay with little surprises. Yes? One of our forum users, whose name is Your Mama's Tatas. An interesting story beyond his gamer tag is he actually proposed to me via private message. I said my initial answer was no, then I saw his username, and then of course I was an instant yes. And then he got back to me, and his wife said no, that was not acceptable, so we are no longer engaged. So this is from my ex-fiance. He wanted to ask me if I will still continue to do the community-based events with the same amount of frequency, the screenshots of the day. We do Free Stuff Friday on Twitter. Our forums have the Waypoint Community Carnage Nights. We do official Xbox community playdates on the third Thursday of every month. He wanted to know if we're going to keep on doing that, even if we have more users. And the answer is yes. I just like how I got asked a question and I have a one-word answer. Yes.
So if we get more users, will you do more stuff?
Oh, geez. Then that's going to go back to 10 minutes of work from the 5 I was going to drop from the forums.
Yeah, I know.
Frankie and I talked, and we thought it should be at least 15.
Oh, my God. So I'm going to give my 27-minute notice right now. I will be done after this panel. I don't do that work thing. So let's talk about some